Hey there, my dear Scorpio. How are you? We're going to get started on your psychic reading, on your love reading, actually, on your love reading for the month of December. This is not your psychic tarot reading. I mean, it is a psychic reading, but it's a love reading. Scorpio. Okay, what's happening there? Kind of like a brain fart happened there. Scorpio, let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I'm just going to use this one right here. I just got done doing Pisces, and this is the deck that I used for them. That's why it's still out. It's called Astro Matrix Tarot. Look, and there's a phoenix rising on the cover, which I just noticed right now. I didn't notice it for Pisces, although they did get the phoenix rising, and well, it's standing out to me right now on the cover. And well, it's standing out because the sign of Scorpio is connected to that phoenix rising from the ashes. All right. Scorpio, we're doing a different spread. I haven't done this spread in a while. I used to do it a couple of years back, I think, at least. And I called it What Are They Thinking? And pretty much the main focus in this reading is just your significant other. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What's going on with them right now? What is hidden and what it is that you can expect to, come next. So that's pretty much the spread for today, my dear Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me just give this a good shuffle over here, okay? Scorpio, look. The Phoenix is right there. Look at that. So what does the Phoenix Rising mean? To me, when I think about the Phoenix Rising, I think about going through a hell of an experience that pretty much broke you. It's like being defeated, going through the worst of the worst. It's like a nightmare, it seems. And it's that feeling that you think you're never going to get out of this. Like it can't be worse than this. And just when you think it should be getting better, it gets even worse. So it's definitely going through, hardship that tests, your faith. And is getting through all of that, guys, and surviving all of that. So the Phoenix Rising, in fact, is a symbol of survival, okay? So you will survive. You are surviving, okay? I will survive. Yay. What is that song called? Sorry. I didn't mean to torture you guys with my with my singing voice. All right, Holy Spirit, we are connecting with my dear. You guys hear that? That's my dog. I'm not going to carry her because she will not leave me alone. You know what made her come over here? When I started singing, like maybe it's the tone in my voice, because I kind of talked to her in that voice, like, Come. Okay, here we go. You guys have met Shusha, right? This is my little monkey. This is my sweet little monkey. Yes, this is my baby girl. What do you want, Mama? You heard me singing, hon. You thought I was calling you sweet mom. You thought I was calling you my sweet little monkey, my sweet little girl. Oh, my sweet little baby. I love you, my baby. I love you. Okay, I gotta go now, okay? Bye, Scorpio, bye. Okay, go, Mama. Go, sweetheart. All right. Holy Spirit, we are connecting with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for my dear Scorpio this time around in regards to their romantic life, in specific, their significant other, whatever you want to call them, that person, okay? That person. I don't know what you guys have going on or what, maybe it's complicated, maybe it's not, whatever, is going, whoever this person is. Let's see. Scorpio. What's happening right now with them? What's going on with this significant other? What's going on in their life right now? Let's see what's going on with them. Okay. With the Chariot, maybe there could be some sort of traveling going on. Something that is standing out to me is like, it's almost as if you have this person's attention. This person's attention is, there's like this focus that this individual has. Perhaps that is coming out here because it's maybe they're not usually like this. It's just something that I'm kind of just feeling. You see? Like, this person is very focused. They're just looking forward. So for many of you, I feel like you have this individual's attention, okay? You have their attention, their focus, perhaps on you. Let's see. We have the King of Wands in his reverse. Get out. Why is this King of Wands reverse doing here? The King of Wands reverse. Okay, so there's like a lack of direction here. This King of Wands as well, guys, could be like another person, okay, here that is of significance. It's just kind of like what I'm getting. Tell me more about this King of Wands, Holy Spirit, this King of Wands. We have the Tower. Wow. Well, okay. Okay, guys, with this King of Wands being here, this is a very like, it's a controlling, oppressive kind of energy, this King of Wands. And with the Tower being here and the Six of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is what's going on in your significant other's life, okay? So I feel like there's been some sort of breakthrough here that has happened in regards to somebody in their life. I feel like it's this King of Wands. The breakthrough could simply be like, okay, now I see that, you know, you're not a good person to have around, this King of Wands. You're just, you know, you don't serve me. You are... you're just not somebody good to have around. Can you tell me more about this King of Wands, Holy Spirit? Like, what's up? Can you tell me more about this person's, like, what were they doing? Their personality. This is a person that I feel was very selfish, definitely. Somewhat domineering, controlling, very careless as well. There's a very egotistical, maybe even narcissistic energy coming from this King of Wands. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit, for this King of Wands. We have the Lovers, and we have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Three of Swords. Guys, your significant other is walking away from a person that they're not realizing is no good for them. This is a person that doesn't have my best interest. This is a person that, you know, if I have them around, they're not going to be wishing me well, or they're just not, you know, a good influence. Pretty much what this is. This is a bad influence, as a matter of fact. Oh, absolutely. The King of Wands reverse is a bad influence. It's somebody that advises you wrong, okay? And if whatever advice it is that they give you is always going to, you know, have them in mind, their best interest. And with the Tower being there, especially with this big eye there at the very top, I feel like your significant other is realizing, like, what the heck, you know? What am I doing? I'm here hanging out with this person. What am I doing with this person? This could be somebody that they're actually with, you know, maybe maybe they were in a relationship, whatever the case. Okay, it's like they're cutting ties here because they're realizing, oh my God, maybe there's something that this person did that allowed this individual to see that, like, oh my God, you're not the person I thought you were. Or, you know, it's like, I didn't realize this about you. You see the Tower there with the big eye. And then with the Six of Swords being here, I do feel like for many of you, this person is perhaps even realizing that there's been somebody incredibly abusive in this. They're realizing that this person is abusive. Oh yeah, guys, that is definitely possible. I mean, a lot of people, you know, they say, well, why didn't you leave? Or well, you didn't realize that they were doing this to you, or, you know, they weren't hiding it. They didn't treat you very well. But, you know, with abuse, there's so much brainwashing. There's just so much psychological damage going on there that you know, people they don't realize that they're being abused. So that's kind of like what I'm getting here, guys. Like somebody's realizing like how abusive somebody is. Like, oh my God, you're super toxic and I didn't even like realize that. I'm just realizing that now. I'm just realizing how much it is that you hurt me. I'm just realizing how toxic and how negatively you have impacted my life. And oh my goodness, I can't believe this. And again, for many of you, there is something specifically that has happened that has made this person gain, you know, this higher perspective to realize this. And with the Six of Swords, I see them moving away from this. And, you know, it's not something that is easy. It's something that is sad. It's something that is painful. Psychologically, it's something that they're having to heal from. So guys, that's what we have here. I feel like somebody is realizing, you know what, I need you out of my life. You're toxic. You have been abusing me. You've been doing this. You've been doing that. You've been manipulating me. You've been holding me back. All kinds of just negative things, right? And I see them with the Six of Swords ready. I'm hearing to move away from that. Like I need to heal. So there's somebody here that is I would say maybe at the first stages of healing, or at the very least of realizing how much another person has really affected them, and negatively, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually affected them. And it's shocking, it's sad, and it feels like it's gonna take this person like a little while to like take all of that in. So it's like in the beginning process of kind of like of doing all that, like that reflecting of like, okay, what has just happened here? I'm kind of seeing somebody like, you know, when you get hit, not like, can you imagine like being hit and you kind of get disorientated a little bit, but then you slowly start regaining consciousness? That's kind of like what this feels like, guys. Go over there, Shusha. Go. Go, go, go. And well, here we have the Lovers. For many of you, this person is choosing you. There's a choice here. With the Lovers, there's always a choice here that needs to be made. So for many of you, this is a lover that is choosing, I'm hearing, to heal, is choosing you. For many of you, as Scorpio, they're choosing to cut ties. But again, specifically, there's something that has happened that has just really made things very clear for this person, you know, like, oh my God, you can't just turn away from that. And with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, well, we see this person being being hurt, being gravely disappointed. There's sorrow, there's heartache going on here, but it's like they know with the Eight of Cups, I need to move away. I need to walk away from this. Like, no matter if it hurts me, like this hurts me, like it doesn't matter. Like, this person has been hurting me. Like, you are no good for me. You have been causing me this pain. Like, you have been torturing me. Like, I cannot do this to myself anymore. And the Eight of Cups is there and is saying goodbye. And for many of you, this person is choosing a higher love right here. It's choosing, you know what? I'm choosing a healthy relationship. I'm choosing, right? Because the Lovers again. Do you hear her, guys? She's over there munching on, I don't know what. And I fed her already. She is fed. I feed her twice a day. She ate this morning already. Okay, there she's on the couch now. Okay, so yeah, with this Lovers being here, guys, I feel like, you know, your significant other is you're choosing, okay, consciously, okay, making decisions that are, you know, positively going to influence, affect them and their love life. And for many of you, this is something that this individual is consciously doing because it has been hurting perhaps the relationship that the both of you have, with the Lovers being here. Okay, so that's like, there's a whole lot going on, you know, right now with them. Let's see, emotionally, Holy Spirit, where does Scorpio significant other stand? Where emotionally, where is this individual? So I'm already seeing, guys, that there's like some, like that King of Wands there. Oh my goodness. That King of Wands reversed. It's somebody that they really do a number on you guys, that King of Wands reversed. And for many of you, I'm getting that this is somebody that has been abused, in some way by this individual. And if you could think about it, when somebody gets to you, gets in your head like that, even when you leave them, it's like they still haunt you. So it's kind of like a feeling that I'm getting. It's like they're still being haunted, like at this time, or will be haunted, if you could think about it like that. Like I see that King of Wands reversed, they're kind of like lingering. I'm changing. It got kind of dark in here, guys. I've been doing readings since early this morning, and it's already 2:00, and I started like early. I don't know, I think it was 10 I started doing readings, or earlier than that. And well, I have the windows, the curtains open, so it gets getting darker. Oh my God, it's getting so dark here so early, guys. Like by, I think 5:00, it's like dark outside. It's like night. So what was I saying? I feel like that King of Wands reverse energies. I see it like lingering on, guys. Yeah, I see it lingering on. And it's just like an effect, the aftermath of an abusive relationship. And well, I guess I'm saying that because I can see that being a problem. Let's see. What is your significant other feeling? Where's their heart space? Where do they, where are they emotionally at this time in connection to you, my dear Scorpio? How are they feeling about you? Or, overall, how do they feel right now? Yeah, you see, I'm telling you. The Fool. The Fool says that this person's like, okay, this is like a new beginning for me. Something happened. Okay. There's a person, okay, that King of Wands there, is somebody that with that Tower, is like something went very wrong there. And whatever went wrong, it's like it's telling this person, like, there's no coming back from this. Like, you got to let this go. For many of you, I mean, there's something very good happening here, obviously, right? You're like cutting ties from an abusive person. But I'm also getting the feeling, guys, that it's the abusive person that kind of cut things off. And it kind of feels like your significant other might be somebody that, didn't necessarily, for some of you, want this, but they're being forced to kind of like let go, because there is like this pain and this suffering here. Like, oh my God, I'm having to just let this go. Okay. But again, that's just for a selective few. The Fool says, this is how they're feeling. For many of you, this is how your significant other feels about you. Okay, they see you as like a breath of fresh air. They're seeing you as a brand new start. They're seeing you as, somebody that they just kind of, they're like going into this with you, this relationship, this connection, wherever you guys find yourself at this time, is kind of like a new beginning for them. They're seeing it in that manner. Now, the Three of Swords again. Guys, hold on a second, because my dog is chewing on something over there, and it's really distracting me. Okay, I'm back. My dog is chewing. She's chewing on a bunch of chocolate bar, like, the mini chocolates. Or like the candy. I saw Musketeers, and then I saw some other wrappers over there. Like, it's not chocolate, but it's just candy. Perhaps maybe from Halloween, my son went trick-or-treating and he got, candy. And, she found a stash of wrappers hidden. And they're hidden, guys, and I'll tell you why. This is funny. We're vegan. I'm vegan. My son is vegan. We've been vegan for, I don't know, maybe close to 4 years now. And, for the most, we're very strict vegans. Like, our diet is all vegan, and my son, again, as well. And he went vegan, I think, at the age of 10. And now he's 15. And so, yeah, it's been about 5 years that we've been vegan. But he still eats chocolate, and I guess he's ashamed of it, and then he hides it. But I don't care. Like, dude, you can have your little chocolate here and there. I do it too. Like, there's things that I eat that are not vegan. For example, like hot Cheetos. I love hot Cheetos, guys. Hot Cheetos. I'm addicted to those things. Lately, I've been eating them every day. Yeah. So, and they're not vegan and I eat that, but everything else is like, it's vegan, but just little things like that, it's fine. Like, I'm not going to shame them or tell them, no, you can't do that, but she found the wrappers. All right, the Fool and then the Three of Swords. You see, it's like, okay, new beginning, but it's like, it's hard. So for many of you, this could be like somebody that, you are maybe has just gone through a breakup, or there's been some sort of fallout. There's like an ex, maybe abusive ex, and they're like getting over them still. They're not completely over that breakup, you see, with the Three of Swords, but they're with you. I'm hearing now with this Fool, and they're like, you know what, this is like this new beginning for me. But you see this Eight of Swords, you see that Eight of Swords is that King of Wands influence that I'm telling you about. You see, that to me is like, it's a mental prison. So you see this person, for many of you, you may know this or may not, there's abuse there, and I see this individual, your significant other, still being affected psychologically by that relationship there, and the way that it's affecting them. It's like, it might feel like, it's like, how can I move on, how can I get past this? Okay, but it's all it's the aftermath of the abuse that they're working through here. Okay, so that's how they're feeling. Okay, now look at this Fool. The Fool has a white rose. So I feel like this person sees you as like a breath of fresh air, a very positive light and influence in their life, somebody that is helping them, I'm hearing, on this new beginning, this new journey, and it's like really encouraging them to do that. I feel like they feel very safe with you as well. You see how the Fool's like, hey, they're just kind of like going in. So I feel like this person as well trusts you a lot. Okay, so that's very nice, guys. That's how they're feeling. But do know that deep inside, there's some pain, there's suffering there, and they're still feeling, okay, like they're still trapped. Okay, look, this Eight of Swords. And that I'm getting that it's coming from that King of Wands reverse, so which is just going to manifest as maybe them feeling like, oh my God, this is really hard. This is really hard. All right, so let's see, what are their thoughts? What are they thinking about you? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? I gave her a treat, and did you hear her bark? She barked at me right now, like, woof, give me another one. This is their thoughts. These are their thoughts. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so they might be like a little snappy too. I'm telling you, this person's going through a lot. They might not tell you, okay, with this Eight of Swords. I also see it as somebody that's kind of like suffering alone. We see here emotionally, they're in pain, they're suffering. In their thoughts, look, we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Five of Wands, guys. So very irritable, it seems. There could, this person could have like a short fuse. They might, even seem like they're picking fights with you, a little bit. It might be, be hard to get along with them at times. They're like in a bad mood again. They're like snappy, or they might take offense to this or to that. And you're just like, okay, what's wrong with you today? That's kind of like where they are mentally, guys. And again, I feel like it has everything to do with this, guys. Look, they're struggling, okay, with, they're still, I'm hearing, maybe, on an ex, processing some heartache here, guys. And, well, if you can imagine, that can create all sorts of problems, shift people's moods. And that's kind of like what I see going on here with this Knight of Swords and this Five of Wands. There's this combativeness there. And again, like this jumping to conclusions and being really snappy, very irritable, being very quick to take offense and like to pick fights. Maybe they feel like you are like maybe, against them. And another thing that I'm also feeling, guys, is like this person is used to that. It's like it's like they're still caught up in that drama with this Eight of Swords, that abuse, those dynamics there in that relationship. And Knight of Swords and Five of Wands, I feel like they're just kind of continuing those patterns. I feel like it was that kind of relationship that they had with this person. Like that King of Wands reverse, guys, that's a bully, okay? That's somebody that is like left and right, always, you know, trying to incite you, trying to instigate. They, you know, they'll gaslight you. They'll, you know, say things here and there to try to, make you feel bad about yourself. That King of Wands is nasty, okay? It's the kind that, you know, makes you feel self-conscious. They break down your confidence. That's the King of Wands reverse, because upright, it's the leader, somebody that builds you up. The King of Wands reverse breaks you down. So I see like it's like this person is trapped in that, you see, they're trapped still processing that trauma. This person might not even realize to the full extent. We saw it from the beginning, that Six of Swords. What did we see? The Tower. And I forgot what else, which is just like, oh my goodness, it's like something very sudden. So for many of you, this is perhaps happening very, you know, suddenly and quickly. So Knight of Swords and Five of Wands, they're kind of like fighting with you, taking things personally, like, you know, you could tell there's something, you will be able to tell there's something wrong with them. And there is. And honestly, I feel like this person hasn't completely, it's like they're beginning to grasp, they will be, beginning to grasp how much they have been actually affected by that King of Wands reversed. And I see them kind of like acting that out with you, those dynamics that they had in that other relationship with you. We have this Page of Wands. So yeah, you see it, and then look here, this person looks happy, like yay. So you see, you might even feel like you're getting mixed signals from this person. You see it here too, like, yay, you know, it's like, yay, they're happy, you know, and it's like, then they're really sad. It's like super joyful, you see, and then it's like really, really sad. So I feel like this person is going to be having like some really bad mood swings, okay? And, well, here you see this, like they're fighting, Knight of Swords. There's this aggression. Yeah, there's definitely this aggression there. And with the Page of Wands, you see there's like this happy energy here again. So yeah, I'm seeing this as like mood swings. They're fighting, and then next minute it looks like they're, very happy. And it looks like there's nothing that can like make them mad. And they're, I'm hearing, what is it? I'm hearing very uncomplicated. They're not giving you a hard time. They're very easygoing, because that's how I see the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands just kind of goes with everything. Like, yeah, let's, do this and let's do that. And they're open for, we could say whatever, for excitement. So that's kind of like how I see this person. I also see them kind of being a bit of a risk taker, a little bit, like wanting to maybe do things they didn't do before. So there is, what do you call that? Like risk, there's certain, behaviors that this person's going to be exhibiting, perhaps that maybe you haven't seen a lot before, and they're kind of a little bit wild. Like, you might be seeing a wild side to this person, but it's all about pushing them here in the envelope, guys. Risky behavior here, guys, too. There's like risky behavior. You see with this moon here? Yeah, there's like, moon card. You're going to be seeing a lot of risky, maybe even unhealthy, or just behavior that just is going to throw you off a bit. Like, what the heck is going on here? You see the moon and then the sun. See, that's like seeing somebody's shadow. You're going to be seeing this person's shadow. You're going to be seeing the abuse that this person has experienced. You're going to see it manifest in their behavior, in their actions. You're going to be able to see it, and it's it's going to be very eye-opening perhaps for you with this Sun card. advice that I have for you with this is, do know that this person at this time finds himself figuring out the right balance. Do know that they find themselves healing. Do know that this is a relationship, a connection that is going to need constant adjusting. Do know that you're going to be up and down. It's going to probably feel like a roller coaster. And with the temperance here is saying that you're going to have to constantly adjust your energy to this person, because I'm telling you, they're like this yo-yo. They're up and down. I feel for this person because I myself have gone through abuse, and it's hard, it's hard. All right, let's see. What is hidden? What is hidden, my dear Scorpio? What is hidden? Let's see. What is hidden? What is hidden, Scorpio? What do you not see? What is hidden from your view? Let's see. Maybe something that is purposely being hidden. I don't know. Let's see. What is hidden? What Scorpio doesn't see. This is what you don't see. This person is having a very hard time right now. They're suffering. I'm telling you, it's because of this dude right here. Is this King of Wands? This person, okay, doesn't have to be a dude. It's a girl for many of you. This Queen of Pentacles here. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're suffering. I'm hearing at night, they're alone, hiding even because this is in the dark. We have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the King of Swords. Okay. What you don't see, guys, is that this person really wanted to, I feel like they really wanted to be with this other person. I'm telling you, that wasn't unhealthy though. And it's not love though, okay? It's abuse, guys, what this person is feeling, which they are confusing with love. They're suffering a lot at this time. And there's so many emotions that this person is going through. There's this hate, there's this agony, there's resentment. And it might even seem like, they might be taking this out on you. And I do feel like at times they are, okay? So if you see this person like just, it's like, do know that they're working through these feelings, okay? And well, you're like I don't want to say you're a punching bag. I don't see anything like that. But, when you do see this person like, act a certain way or mean or just disconnected or I don't know. It's like, it's because of this. It's not anything you're doing, okay? In fact, I feel like you are a very positive light in this person's life right now, and you're helping them get through, heal from an abusive relationship. This King of Swords being here, it tells me that, because of the emotions, okay, the psychological, effects or things that they're going through, your significant other, they will be prone to be somewhat, cold, okay, disconnected and withdrawn. They might even seem like, again, kind of mean a little bit sometimes, or maybe they're not opening up a whole lot. But something it is that you should know is that they are, okay, you do make them happy with the Ten of Cups. It's just that, they're processing a lot at this time. And, that's just kind of like the energy that they're in and what they're going to be going through. But do know with this Ten of Cups that they do desire to be happy, that you do make them happy, that they are happy with you, okay? You just need to know that, they're also going through all this other mess, okay? So this Hermit to me is just saying, this is going to take a while, guys. You see that Hermit? This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. This is a journey. This is going to be a journey. It's a journey both for them and definitely for you, this Hermit being here. There's a lot to learn as well. This is something this is something that's hidden. Do know that there's big spiritual lessons here to learn. This is a relationship for many of you that's going to bring a lot of growth, a lot of spiritual growth, expansion, and well, it's going to allow you, I'm hearing, to see things, to learn things, okay? That's what it is that you should know. Maybe there's a Virgo for some of you. Doesn't the signs, I haven't been calling them out, but it's there. What can you expect to be moving forward? What can you expect in moving forward? What can you expect in moving forward? I'm also getting that this person might like accuse you here and there of like things that the ex used to do, and you're just like, what? Okay, we have this Knight of Cups. What is it that you can expect in moving forward? Immediate future, Holy Spirit, immediate future for my dear Scorpio, when, you know, in their love life, immediate future, immediate future. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, so what you can expect in the immediate future is this Knight of Cups. I feel like there's like a lot of love. Okay, you can expect a lot of good times, at least this month of December. It seems like, you know, everything is quite harmonious, and I feel like a lot of affection and a lot of love, you know, being exchanged. I see this individual, as well as you, my dear Scorpio, being like very open emotionally, very expressive. And with the Page of Wands, it's overall an exciting time, I'm hearing, with this Page of Wands. I mean, the both of you are really going to like want to do things together. It's an exciting time. You want to get out, you want to do things, okay? And everything's just really going to be flowing very beautifully with the Page of Wands. You see how they're throwing that in the air, and it's just like flowing very naturally, effortlessly. So I see things kind of going like that, guys. Things are going to be moving forward very effortlessly in the immediate future this time around. So that's good to know, right? With this Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So just something to remember, okay? Like that they might even get into depressive modes. And it might not be all the time. They might like come and go. It's kind of what it feels like. It comes and it goes, because here in the immediate future, I'm seeing this the month of December. It looks like there's like a lot of fun, you know, going on. Page of Wands. Yeah, and then you see Four of Wands. You can expect things to just fabulous, guys. I see, you know, progress as well being made in this relationship. I see the both of you as well being a lot more aware, okay? You see, this World card to me just is like this higher perspective. You know, the more time you spend with somebody, the more you get to know them, the more, you know, you get to, you know, see how they are, you know, and you learn more about them. And that's kind of like what I see here. Remember, we saw the Temperance card. It's like there's this adjusting. So I just see like the both of you having like this higher perspective, and overall I feel like that higher perspective is I love you, I like you, I want, you know, this relationship to grow, I want to take the next step. Both of us, I'm hearing, are making choices, are making decisions that are going to benefit, you know, this relationship in a positive way. We're both giving of each other, doing, you know, this for one another, giving and receiving, okay? And then we have this full, and it's like what has been decided. There's this new beginning. We're sharing this love. We're giving to each other equally. Yes, there's like this constant adjusting here, okay, of, you know, how we're still learning the perfect balance, what works for us. And, well, I see things moving along beautifully, moving forward. And in fact, it's quite an exciting time, guys. Beautiful energy. That's what you can expect in moving forward, guys. Wonderful. Now let's get some oracle cards to close the reading. Let's use this deck, and then the Eye of Zen. Okay, the Eye of Zen. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, here we go. It says patience. Hello. Being willing to accept delay. Know that anything worth having takes time. Perfect advice. Perfect advice, my dear. Patience. Yep. Being willing to accept delay. Yeah, absolutely. Know anything worth having takes time. Absolutely, guys. That temperance is representative of patience, guys. So be patient is all, and more advice that we have here to give you guys. Uncertainty. Things might feel very uncertain at this time. A true romantic connection is unclear. A deeper understanding is required. So you see, that goes with your reading, because it's pretty much saying, that there's things at this moment that might, be unclear, uncertain. And I feel like that has a lot to do with, a lot of the ups and downs, and perhaps the way this person is making you feel, because, we saw there that it almost seems like they're suffering in silence just a little bit. And, well, I do see like maybe not, the communication might not be so great because of that. And well, it says a deeper understanding is required. So do know, there's uncertainty, there's unclarity. It's not what you're thinking, there's just something else going on here under the surface, which we've seen. And it's, I'm getting from many of you like aftermath of abuse. All right, so let's see. When this person is away from you, do know that they miss you, look missing you. Your absence is felt. They long for your embrace once again. Again, another thing that you should know, my dear Scorpio, is I feel like this person, like some of the feelings that they're going through, it's like, I miss them. So they're missing this person as well, is something it is that you should know. But look, they're all in it here with you, okay? We saw that they've made the decision. That is over. They're detaching, okay, from that individual, but that doesn't mean it's hard. I'm hearing, but they're doing it, okay? Look, it's taking discipline. So you see, it's like really hard. Look, and it says stagnation. So you see, it's almost like it's not happening fast enough for this individual. Detachment, break down your walls. You're losing touch with the world and not giving yourself a chance to connect with other people. Learn to open up to others and accept those who are different, including you. Detachment. Break down your walls. So, I mean, you might be putting up walls. This person might be putting up walls for sure. You're losing touch with the world and not giving yourself a chance to connect with others. So I feel like that's something that this individual does too. They kind of disconnect and withdraw. There's this detachment there. We saw it with the King of Swords. Discipline. You will improve your self-control and not allow impulses or feelings to dictate your choices by making level-headed decisions that will bring more peace and harmony in your life. I'm telling you guys, if there's anything this person can teach you, is like self-control, because we saw that yo-yo, it's like this roller coaster of emotions there. And we saw they had the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands. So a bit combative, fightsy, which can, obviously cause a negative reaction from you if you're not careful. So this discipline is just saying, hey, I feel like it's just saying, there's just bring awareness to the way it is that you are reacting. And if you know the reason for it, okay, which we've seen here, it will help you react in the proper way. Stagnation, realize that perceived delays are not always bad, but a process your soul needs to go through to activate your soul's potential. So take a deep breath, enjoy the journey, and trust the divine plan. Stagnation, realize that perceived delays are not always bad. So for many of you, my dear Scorpio, things might not be moving as fast as you want. Maybe you're perceiving some challenges, some delays, there's this stuck feeling. Well, it's just saying, realize that perceived delays are not always a bad thing. Okay. So again, there's a lot. We saw the Hermit there. There's a lot of deeper lessons here. Okay. That could be easily missed, but there's a lot being picked up, a lot being learned here, guys. But a process your soul needs to go through. Yeah, this is something, again, that's good for you, is good for the soul, for the evolution of your soul. Okay. And that's not always necessarily the best feeling. Okay. Activate your soul's potential. So you see, it's almost like this is putting you in a position to be able to bring out, a better side of you, a better version of yourself. Enjoy the journey. You see, I'm hearing this doesn't have to be a terrible experience right now. In fact, it doesn't. We saw the Fool a couple of times. It's like, just kind of embrace the moment and just kind of let it be. Don't look you know, too far into the future. It's a time for you to be at the present, because there's so many things happening at the present moment that are meant to really teach you to, that you need to pick up, okay, that are going to help you grow in so many ways. So you need to be present. So take a deep breath, okay? Enjoy the journey and trust the divine plan. All right. Let's get one more card. Yeah, grab the card. Yeah, I used that send one already. Yeah. One more card. We have this one. It says support. Support. Someone will come into your life to offer their support and stimulate your personal growth. You see, I feel like you know, this is definitely, we saw the Six of Pentacles there, guys. I feel like this is a relationship that at this time is bringing into your life a lot of support that you need, and you're giving them definitely support it is that they need, okay? Personal growth. Okay, it says someone will come into your life to offer their support and stimulate your personal growth. Their act of kindness will help you see and believe the magic within you. Oh, wow. This is what I have for you, my dear Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.